Somebody named themselves Jordy's curved thumb. Stupid.
Experience BPD things almost daily.
Shut up about BPD. Shut up.
Come on, like the stream for my curved thumb.
Dangling ankles take a hit. Critics gather sharpened wit. And every action turns to a skid. Data feeder, lose your cat.
She is not a feeder.
Your DoorDash driver has entered the chat. Data feeder, lose your cat. Wisconsin called, they don't want you back.
All right, I'm going to start this. Let's see.
I'm getting around to filming this pretty late at night. I already did my live stream and everything, and usually by my Tuesday live stream, I've already had this filmed, edited, and scheduled to go up for the next day. But I'm not feeling the greatest, and I'm going to tell you the reason why in this video, so let's just get straight to it. First, we're going to start.
Oh, okay, so she talks about her cellulitis in this.
So raw, you guys. Start off with the 5 questions that I do every weigh-in video. Fuck. And where I get those is Instagram. So once a week I go on there and I say, ask me any weight, health, food related questions. What makes you say that the eating scenes in 600 Pound Life are exaggerated and not real? So I said that in a past weigh-in video because it's true. I've actually been contacted by multiple people who have been in 600 Pound Life, and I myself have contacted a couple people myself. I'm also actually pretty good friends with 2 people who have been on shows like that.
I mean, first of all, who is asking this? Why are they asking this? I don't think that anyone is asking this.
No.
And I mean, what does answering this question accomplish?
Nothing. Seeing it.
What makes you say eating scenes in 600 Pound Life are exaggerated? So if you've never seen that show before, usually the first 10 minutes of an episode shows the daily routine of the person. They usually have the caretaker. They show like what a normal everyday looks for them, starting from waking up in the morning to going to bed at night, how much food they consume. And I mean, in some of these episodes, like when they first wake up in the morning, I mean, they will have breakfasts so large that 2 men cannot shake hands over it.
You guys can't really see my head. I'm trying to show this mainly, but it's like hard.
I mean, a plate of food so big that it has its own orbit. And so, I mean, like, what is she trying to accomplish here? Like, those scenes are exaggerated. They're not actually eating that much food. Okay, so like, say it's exaggerated. Say that they're making too much food for those scenes to make it look ridiculous for the camera. I mean, they're still 600 pounds.
And they do exaggerate those scenes, especially in 600 Pound Life. And I only know that because people who have been on 600 Pound Life have told me that personally. Plus, I am also someone who is over 500 pounds.
Wait, that's hysterical. Her bun looks like a SpongeBob Krusty Krab hat.
Almost 600 pounds at one point. Why do you think people freak out about the size of a 20-piece nugget, but will order a 10-piece with a large fry and act like that is any better?
Okay, like, who is asking this? This is so stupid, Amber.
Stupid!
Why do people freak out about a 20-piece nugget, but don't have the same energy when it comes to a 10-piece with large fry? Like, who is posing this scenario?
I am.
Who are the people getting outraged by 20-piece McNuggets, but are also like not? I don't think you should eat either. Honestly, you know, at your size and everything, like you should never be eating McDonald's.
Never, ever.
There's nothing on McDonald's menu that would possibly be beneficial for you to consume at your size. So regardless of what it is, I mean, I'm always going to widen my eyes and I'm always going to say, oh my God, why is she eating McDonald's? Because you're 500 pounds. You shouldn't be eating 20 pieces and you shouldn't be eating 10 pieces with large fries. This is so stupid. This is really stupid.
Good point, good point. I think just like hearing a 20-piece nugget, it's like, whoa, that's crazy. But when you do the calories for a 20-piece nugget versus like a regular meal that you can get at McDonald's, which is a 10-piece nugget with a large fry, it's about the same calories. There's a little bit more calories in the nugget and fry, but the protein and the carbs are better if you just get the 20-piece nugget. I'm not saying either of these options are good for you, but the same people judging someone for...
Why are you judging me for getting a 20-piece nugget when the 20-piece nugget actually has more protein in it than had I got a 10-piece and fry?
She is absolutely going for a mental gymnastics gold medal here, you know?
Like, this is... We have strayed so far away from God at this point. I mean, I don't even know, like, where in the universe we are. There's more protein in the pink slime than there is a 10-piece and fry. Like, this makes no sense. This is exactly teardrop. I'm having an exactly teardrop moment with Ursinate right now. Like, who is saying this? She only eats the skin anyway. Yeah, Amberlynn, I thought you only ate the skin. Wait, she's on here saying, oh, well, it's better for me to get a 20-piece than it is a 10-piece and a large fry because there's more protein. I thought you only eat the skin. Exactly, teardrop. Yeah, wait, what? This is probably an argument that she had with herself ordering McDonald's.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
No. People are definitely DMing this to her on Instagram.
Ordering a 20-piece nugget will also go to McDonald's and get the nuggets and fries. I think people like to play mind tricks because, like, when you see, like, sodium, for an example, on...
Wait, whoa. People like you like to play mind tricks? That's an interesting new name for you, Amber.
Nutrition labels, you don't really think about your own sodium consumption. I see so many people telling me, oh my God, Amberlynn, like that's so much sodium in that ramen that you're eating, blah, blah, blah. But the same people will make rice-a-roni for them and their family, not realizing that that also has a lot of...
The same people complaining about the 10 nuggets and fries versus 20-piece McNuggets are the same people that will eat rice-a-roni. Like, who are these people? Exactly, teardrop.
And this is why she's never going to lose weight, is because even when people are like, hey, maybe you shouldn't eat this stuff, her answer is, yeah, but everybody else. Everybody else. So I don't care. I don't care what you say. Everybody else is doing it, so I'm going to do whatever I want. She will find any excuse.
Have you thought about asking ChatGPT how many calories you should eat to lose weight? So I never thought about it, so I decided to do it. And when I...
Nobody is asking these questions. Oh my God. That may be the dumbest question that she has ever pretended to get from somebody.
I did do it. It prompted me. It was like, can you tell me a bit about yourself? Can you tell me like age, weight, height, any medical things that could be wrong with you? And I like that aspect because like when you try to do these like metabolic rate things online, it literally just asks your height, your gender, and your weight. And it's like, no, there's more to it. So I thought that was cool that ChatGPT actually asked for that. So here's the screenshot. And as you can see, ChatGPT thinks that I should eat anywhere between 2,200 and 2,400, which is something I've always said. And it literally shows the reason why I should be eating at this lower limit.
So this is why she pretends to get this question. She decided to ask ChatGPT probably just specific questions just to get those numbers.
How often do you grocery shop? So I'll either go every week or bi-weekly. So sometimes I'll skip a week, but definitely only...
I don't believe this. I think that she gets groceries delivered multiple times a week. I would say at the minimum, she gets groceries delivered twice a week. I think that mostly her groceries are getting delivered. I don't think that she goes and gets them by herself. I mean, not saying she never does, because I mean, there's footage of her going in Walmart. There's footage of her shopping every now and then in her vlogs, but I don't think that she's doing it every week. Amberlynn in the wild.
That's a huge bitch.
Is your new friend a caretaker because you are so big? Y'all, the goalpost has absolutely moved. Like, it's ridiculous. So at first I would talk about my friend in my videos and people would be like, oh my God, she's imaginary, or oh my God, like Amberlynn's making up this friend. And now that you guys have heard her voice in my videos, The goalpost has moved and now it's a caretaker. Like, stop with the fat phobia. It's fat phobia. I understand.
It's not fat phobia if it's been confirmed by Beck and you that both Beck and your mom wipe you. If someone is wiping you, you have a caretaker. If someone is the reason why you are able to have means of transportation, they're a caretaker. I don't know why this is immediately in Amberlynn's mind resulting in fat phobia. If you're being wiped, which I honestly still think you are, in all honesty, you're being driven around by your mom. You have a caretaker, Amberlynn. I think that your mom is doing some of it, but I mean, to immediately accuse people of, oh, you just hate me because I'm fat, like, it's tiring.
I understand that I'm really large, but I live by myself. No one comes in my apartment. Like, not even...
What? No, that's not true. That's just straight up not true. Your mom comes in your apartment. I don't know how many times a week. I don't know how frequently. But your mom is doing for you what Beck used to do for you.
My mom, every time we hang out, we're always hanging out, like, outside of my apartment. Going and doing things. And
that's not true. And then again, like, this would just be us having to take your word for it, which your word isn't good for much. I mean, and also, your mom does, yes, she does come into your apartment. I mean, there's been multiple instances in your vlogs where your mom has been hanging out in your apartment. I mean, of course, we don't know the extent or how long she stays or, you know, whatever, but I think that the mom is spending some amount of time in Amberlynn's apartment, helping her clean, helping take care of herself, helping her get organized, helping her wipe. Are you going to wipe me? Are you going to take me to Target and then to the movies? Helping her get her bed sheets on, helping her, like, yeah, you live by yourself, but in a way it's kind of like assisted living because the mom is helping out.
Spending time out. I don't need a caretaker. I don't need anyone to help me with anything. Yes, I don't drive. I'm fully aware. But when it comes to the things that people are assuming due to the fat shaming, I don't need anyone. I take care of everything myself. I do not have a caretaker, and I have never had a caretaker, and I will never have a caretaker. April Fools.
What? You've never had a caretaker before?
What?
Are these words seriously coming out of her mouth right now?
Did she spray Pam on the food?
I've never had a caretaker before. What was Beck then? What was Beck? What was your mom? You've never had a caretaker. Amberlynn, you have admitted to both of them wiping you. What do you call that if not a caretaker?
Friend is my friend because it is someone that I met in person and I realized I clicked with. I enjoy being around her and vice versa. We laugh, we have fun, we share the same hobbies, like literally just a friend. And
I mean, next thing, like after she gets done saying she doesn't believe in Bigfoot, she doesn't believe in Helen Keller, she doesn't believe in the sun, she's going to come on here one day and say, I don't believe in Beck. Beck never happened. Beck never existed. I never had, like, who? What? I never had a caretaker's wild.
And this is like also another reason why my friends or anyone in my life will never be on camera again. Yes, you'll see my mom here and there, but that is it. Because all you've heard is a voice and already the rumors are starting. All right, so let's get into the goals that I had for last week and did I succeed in those? So last week my goal was to follow a meal plan for 5 days out of 7 and I did not do that.
Oh, shocker.
I wanted to have like a huge veggie plate every single day for lunch and I did not succeed in all 5 days. So my goals for the next week are literally just to win over this like defeat that I feel inside of me. Right now, I literally just feel that defeat feeling. I am having emotions that I feel right before I give up. I want to beat the feeling more times than I don't. And then I also want to start drinking 3 water bottles a day instead of just 2. All right, so now let's talk about how my week went. So I was doing pretty decent.
Amberlynn, drink 6 water bottles a day. Drink 7 water bottles a day. It's not going to get you out of the 500s. You need inpatient.
because like I said, we're not perfect over here. Like if I woke up one day and I came on here and I was like, you guys, I've been perfect for a full year, it'd be bullshit because it's not possible. So this is where things get hecticon.
You saying I've been perfect for a whole day would be bullshit.
So this is where things get hecticana.
Hey, it was me.
A few days ago, I mean, I'm telling you, it was storming really bad. It was flooding. There was flood warnings. It was really, really bad. And I was out with my mom and I didn't realize when I got home that the flood was going to be near me. So to get into my apartment, which was literally the only way to get into my apartment, I had to step and walk in water that literally like went up to the middle of my calf. I was pissed about it, obviously. Like I have lymphedema and lipedema and my skin and my body is just really sensitive to things. So I was soaking wet. My pants were soaking wet. My legs were soaking wet. My shoes were soaking wet. Came home, I showered.
Amberlynn did not shower.
I sadly woke up the next day with cellulitis. So there's two versions of cellulitis. There is version 1 where I get all of like...
So dirty water on her leg got... Yeah, I mean, it must have had to penetrate her skin somehow. So she must have had cuts or lesions or something on her leg for the water to get through her pants and seep into her skin. It's the puddle's fault.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me just go in the apartment, wash up real quick, and then the cellulitis won't have time. Kind of like the 5-second rule, like when you drop food on the floor. It's like, if you pick it up within 5 seconds, it's okay to eat. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, if Amberlynn gets back in her apartment and showers within 5 hours, she won't get cellulitis. Maybe like that's the mental gymnastics she was playing with herself. I don't know. But it's concerning that Amberlynn walked in a puddle and then ended up with cellulitis.
The physical lakes.
Rain and puddles. Rain and puddles eavesdrop.
Rain and petals, these drop. Symptoms. Red, painful, like you can tell there's like a massive infection. But then I also get the shivers and I get 103 temperature. I am puking profusely. TMI, I have diarrhea. I can't eat for days on end.
Okay, I don't believe that part. You had me in the first half. You had me with diarrhea, vomiting, fever. That last part, no. We're not getting the full story here. Or we're getting the full story and we're getting some add-ons.
And I lose a bunch of weight doing that. Or there's B. I still get the leg is red. The leg is painful. You can tell that there is an infection. And I really just feel general malaise, puking, fever symptoms. That's where I'm at here. In both of these areas, A and B, I swell a lot, obviously. It's a really bad infection. So I got cellulitis.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I just realized this is a weigh-in. Yeah?
Yeah.
This is a weigh-in. Isn't that the point of this video supposed to be like, oh, okay, this is how much I weigh? She's talking about puddles and her friend at bingo and shit like that. Like this, like everybody remember, this is a weigh-in.
From walking in the dirty water from the flood, which is really freaking unfortunate. And a part of me like knew that was going to happen. That's why I immediately came home and showered. But when you have lipedema,
well then, why get out of the car? I mean, can't your mom drop you off somewhere like that isn't flooding? I mean, like honestly, why just accept the fact that you're going to get cellulitis? You think that this is just a whole song and dance for her to come on here and say, all right, I'm 526. It was that damn puddle. It was that fucking puddle. I'm up 8 pounds. You think that this is just a whole... Where does she come up with this? I mean, the storytelling, honestly, she could be an author.
edema and lymphedema, like your lymphatic system does not flow the same. So that already makes it to where it's...
She gained weight because of a puddle. I guess if she can't blame other people, she's just going to have to blame things. So at this point, it's a puddle's fault. I don't know. If there were a way for her to blame the pets, she would probably blame Twinkie too.
harder to fight infections.
Well, Twinkie is named Twinkie, and Twinkies remind me of Little Debbie snack cakes. So I had to have a Little Debbie snack cake because I was craving one. So you know what? It's fucking Twinkie's fault. I mean, why is she named that? Ugh. About to leave the door open.
No matter how much you bathe, no matter how much you clean yourself. So when you have lipedema and lymphedema,
I mean, if you know this, why did you step into it? No matter how much you bathe, no matter how much you... So, like, why walking into that nasty water and then immediately showering did you think that you weren't going to get cellulitis? Unless this is just all fake, I don't know.
100,000%.
it also causes poor circulation to your legs, which also is another thing that prevents fighting off infections. But I stepped on the scale and I gained weight because I'm extremely swollen. Like, the infection has my leg super fucking swollen and it's uncomfortable. And
oh, she wouldn't like that at all, Gabby. So basically, Gabby asked, how would Amberlynn react to a philosophy principle that suggests that the most simple answer is the correct answer? No. We need to go 1,000 million different directions in our head and create a spider web of theories as to what. No, she wouldn't like this at all.
it just sucks. Because when you see my weigh-in, when I show you the screenshot from Noom, you'll see that I was losing weight. And then when I got cellulitis, it's like all of that didn't even matter. I immediately gained in fluid retention from the...
Oh, yeah, you guys were right. I mean, I guess like you guys could have maybe watched this already, but yeah, you predicted this. The whole puddle story about getting out of her mom's car and the cellulitis and not feeling good and everything. Yeah, this was all her just setting the stage. Yeah, I gained weight this week.
The swelling. Like, it sucks. I feel defeated because it's like, I know it's not my fault. And after I heal,
No, of course it's not your fault, hon. Why would it be your fault that you're a quarter ton?
genuinely, like, I want to switch things up a bit.
Amberlynn didn't get into MLMs. She got into M&Ms. Ah! Who was that?
And I want to start feeling like motivated and inspired in a different way because I feel like I've just been in this weird lull. I don't know. It could be just the fact that I'm literally fighting an infection. I'm currently on antibiotics. I feel like absolute shit. But let's just get into it. Last week I was 5'17". This week I am 5'21.6". And it's like, this is such a pointless weigh-in because it's not real weight. I don't really know what else to say.
It's not real weight. It's fake weight. It's just water weight. Does Nikocado still sell those shirts that say it's just water weight? This seems like such a pointless weigh-in because this isn't real weight. Oh my god, it's a phantom weight. A ghost has inhabited Amberlynn's body and is making her gain weight. It's pretend weight. Yeah. It's all play pretend.
About it, I just want to feel better. I'm just going to keep taking my antibiotics. I'm going to try to be successful in my goals and just continue pushing forward. Anyways, I'm going to go. I'll see you guys in my next video.
Oh my god, guys. This one was wild. This was unhinged. This was a really entertaining one. This was probably my favorite of all her weigh-ins so far. we got a story, we got a cast, we got like a lead up to it, we got like rising and falling action, we got a climax, we got a resolution. Like this was art. This was a nice little story time. You guys would just take a second on YouTube, go ahead and press that thumbs up button. Look at my curved thumb. Come on, look at that.